welcome to another episode of Dashing in the Dark. We just finished up our previous dash. Oh, and look, I just got wow, that's a long delivery right there. I'm just gonna go ahead and take it because it's been slow. $10.50 for 13 freaking miles. Wow. For Taco Bell. So at least I won't have to wait too long on this particular order. So we're gonna accept it and do some driving. So right now we are at like $57 and some change. We're about 3 hours and 40 minutes into this 6-hour window. We're gonna do everything we can to hit our $100 goal, including if we have to work a little OT tonight. But that's the goal, $100 in 6 hours. And we did start a little bit late, not a whole lot, but just a little bit. So hopefully we can scrounge around some more orders. This $10 order, even though it's got a long delivery, it's probably going to be a good 30-40 minute delivery, plus it's in Haskell. And that just means unless there's a Larry's Pizza down there, and then when you come back out of Haskell a little ways, there's a Sonic and a Burger King. So maybe I can get some other orders, but you know, fingers crossed. If not, we'll head back to Benton, go to Bryant, and do our normal thing, and just hope for the best. And all I know is that if you don't try, you won't get there. So we're gonna try. Just going over real quick. Oh, I can't get out. How do I go? I hate DoorDash has changed the app up and you can't get back to the home screen to go to your ratings. So I start every episode out Platinum Pass. Oh, so I just got a message from DoorDash. So evidently I have held Platinum for 2 months in a row or something. So anyway, ratings. So real quick, my ratings overall: acceptance rate 77, completion 100, on time 85, quality 100, customer rating 4.99, 181 deliveries over the last 30 days, and 2,976 lifetime deliveries. So probably on Friday we will tap out that 3,000. I don't know what's going to happen. I saw someone say they had 2,000 and they got a $10 off of $30 purchase coupon from DoorDash. So yeah, woohoo! I don't know. I have so much that I just think that is a pretty low on the totem pole for, you know, DoorDash saying, hey, we're gonna honor you by giving you a $10 off coupon if you spend $30. And I'm like, that's a bunch of crap. And the person who posted it was saying as such. So, and I knew that anyway, it was not pretty. So I don't know what's gonna happen with this 30. I don't expect much. So, or 3,000. Hey, I'm at this Taco Bell. We're gonna run in and pick this food up. We'll see you on the other side. All right, guys. We got our Taco Bell loaded up. Taco Bell. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Alright, so 12 miles, 18 minutes. It says to go backwards to go forwards. I'm just not going to do that. I'm going to go the other way, see if it adds or takes away. It says 11 miles. Still wants me to go the other way. Oops. 11 miles, 18 minutes, and I just turned the wrong way. Oh crap, it added 4 minutes to come this way. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna take 4 minutes. Maybe, if we hit all the right lights. I see a bunch of red lights up there. A bunch of red lights. But either way, it'll be fine. It will be fine. It'll be fine. Alright, so this is going to take a while to get to this place, and I am going to take a nap. No, I'm going to listen to some sports talk radio or some political talk radio, whichever one sounds like they're talking about things I want to listen to. So, anyway, I will catch you guys on the other side of dropping this food off in 21 whole minutes. I hate to burden y'all with 21 minutes to listen to me rambling about nothing. I will tell you up front that when I say I'll be back, it's just like that I'll be back. Number two is I do want to throw it out there. The things that I should say more predominantly is, one, please like, subscribe, and watch the video. If you have an opportunity to watch the video, I want you to watch the video. But I understand also people are busy. Set the phone down to the side, or start it up on your desktop. Let it play all the way through. That would greatly help me out with my algorithm with YouTube. Because they're thinking, oh, there's more than one person that watches this video all the way through. Maybe we should show it to other people. But yeah, that'd be great. What else? Affiliates. So just because I don't have a monetized YouTube channel doesn't mean that I can't make extra money, just like I'm out here running DoorDash left and right. If you have an opportunity to buy something off of Amazon, then we have an Amazon link for things DoorDash or anything. So my very first Amazon affiliate purchase was not one of the things in my affiliate links. They used my link to get to Amazon, and then they purchased something totally different, and we got a commission off of it. What am I gonna do? I'll take the money. It didn't cost that person any extra to purchase those things, but we got a small commission out of it. And I don't know what we get paid, 4% maybe. I saw some clothes, so I did just add a rain jacket, because my rain jacket that's packable folds up into its own little pouch, so I can store it someplace small, like in a carry-on backpack when I go traveling. I carried it to Portugal. I'm fixing to carry it to Seattle next week, and yeah, so I put that on there. I don't know what it costs, $50 maybe, but it said like 4%, so that would be like a $2 commission, I think, if that's the way that works anyway. So yeah, we have plenty of other things on there that you might like, you know, or you might not. If I have like the newer version of this mic with its receiver, I have the wireless phone mounting charger thing here. It plugs into the vents, but I'm sure you can get other brands as well. But usually you can get those for like $20 to $30, and I love this one because it's not shaky, and it is I plug it in and just set the phone in there, and it automatically clamps up on the phone and it starts charging the phone. And that's with a case on the phone. It still charges with the case, so I don't have to take the phone out of the case to wireless charge it. So that's kind of a nice feature. Lots of other little things in there in our Amazon store. Some of the snacks that I eat, like the dry ones that I get what do I get? Cashews, almonds, pistachio. I get granola bars. I get Clif Bar, and found some new really good granola bars. They're smaller ones, but they're really good, and they're only like $1.50 for 6. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I pay $1 a piece for the Clif Bar ones. Now the Clif Bar ones are much healthier, maybe, but a lot more dense and bang for your buck as well. Which I have one right here. I'm probably about to ready to eat this. This is a white chocolate macadamia nut one. I get them in a pack of 15. I have them set up on a subscription, so they come to me once a month, and I usually eat them while I'm door dashing. So yeah, works out pretty good. Oh, by the way, I didn't make this shirt. I got it at a Toronto Blue Jays game when we were there in 2019, I think. But we do have a t-shirt shop, and my daughter designs a lot of these. My son designed some, and so we put the ones on there that we put out there. Some of them are just like little catchphrases like "be kind" or something like that. So we'll probably have more of those types out there in the coming months. But my daughter, who is in Japan, and she went over there with the intent of finding a job, but she's not having any luck finding a job. So I said, well, let's start up a t-shirt of the month little thing for her. So she got her first design out there. So check that out in the link below. It's going to be in the comments. It's also going to be in the I don't know, in the description. It'll be anywhere you see the link tree link. Just click on that, and it'll be one of the top things for that t-shirt of the month for my daughter, the Japanese design t-shirt. So they're 21 bucks. $10 goes directly to her, and the rest of it is all the cost of the shirt. There's like a $4 and something delivery, and then the rest. So any which way, yeah, she gets like $10, maybe $11 per shirt. Depends on the size. Different sizes cost more. So anyway, but yeah, if you can do that, help her out, and you get a great shirt. I wear those shirts all the freaking time. They're that soft tee material, and I just love them and wear them all the time. I have my foodie Facebook page called Tip Top Chew, and you'll see me, if you look at some of my videos, I'm wearing that Tip Top Chew shirt all the time. There's a couple other ones I have. My son came up with the Taco Tuesday logo. We have a Taco Tuesday shirt. We have a Be Kind shirt. There's hoodies on there. So check that stuff out. The stuff that's not my daughter's, we marked it up just so she would get like $10 a shirt. So more of a kind of like, hey, here's a way to help her out. All the other t-shirts designs are all, I think, like $16.95. And there's hoodies out there too. So I really like these hoodies. The weight of them and the quality of them, really like it. So anyway, check them out if you have a chance. Greatly appreciate it. And I've just talked this down to 9 more minutes, but I'm gonna go ahead and hit pause, and you'll be back in a second. Yeah, I'll be back in about 10 minutes. So see you then. All right, guys, we have delivered this order out here, way out here in Haskell, and now just gotta get, I don't know how the heck this place works. I don't even know if that's a road, but I'm fixing to find out. Hopefully it's not a ditch. All right, people. Okay, we are out of there. So yeah, it was wow, it was $10 base pay. No, it was $6.50 base pay with a $4 tip. So this is one of those instances where DoorDash is like, hey, I got your back, because the tip wasn't worth the drive, but we went ahead and gave you $6.50 base pay for driving all the way out here. So if they would have, I promise you, if the tip would have been $6.50, then the base pay would have been $4. So I did release a video today titled DoorDash, what was it titled? It was something about magical math or mystery math, because you just wonder how they come up with this stuff. But my thing is, don't take away the base pay. Don't make the base pay dependent on tip. Make the base pay dependent on the miles. And if it's gonna be a long mileage trip, pay a decent base pay. And if they happen to give a $20 tip, then by all means you get the base pay. So I should have, if it would have been a $20 tip, then I would have had $6.50 plus a $20 tip. But if I would have got a $20 tip, it would have been like a $2 base pay. So that's why I don't like they fluctuate the base pay based upon the tip. So I can appreciate that they are giving more base pay when the tip is low for long drives, but I would much rather they give consistent base pay on the mileage and never make it fluctuate. Because this is what happened to me very recently, was 2 orders that were very similar or enough different. So they were enough different, but, and I can't remember exact numbers, but basically what happened was I had a no tip order for like 10 miles and the base pay was $6, right, for 10 miles. Then I had another $10 order, but the tip was like I don't know. I'm just kind of guessing around here. Let's say I got a $12 order for another 10 miles. Well, the tip was $8 and the base pay was only $4. So for the same distance, I got $4 on one and $6 on another. So I got $6 on a no tip and only $4 on a $8 tip. So you know they're doing that kind of crap. And I would just say, pay us the $6. If you're gonna pay $6 for 10 miles, then pay us $6 for 10 miles. Don't knock it down to $4 or $2 for 10 miles if we happen to also get a decent tip. So I don't know what the deal is, but I know that at some point in the past I'd heard, and I don't know how true this stuff is, you just read stuff on Facebook so you know it's got to be true, that DoorDash has lost lawsuits because of taking people's tips. So, alright, I got it. I was able to reach it. I got the door dashing light for dashing in the dark. It's a motion detector, and it doesn't like to come on until a minute or two after I turn it on. So, and it hasn't been working very well lately. So there it goes. The light works great. It's the fact that it's on a tilt, so it on the base it tilts this way or this way, and it folds all the way down, or it folds all the way back. But it has lost the ability to stay in a tilted position because it's been dropped probably 3 too many times. So anyway, But we just kind of prop it up in here the best we can and hope that we have a little bit of light shining on my face so it's not truly dashing in the dark. For a long time it was, or I would turn on this light, which is just a weird color. So I kind of do, I don't know. This gives it the campfire vibe, or with the flashlight under your face vibe. So yeah, there's that. I do need to find that other battery because the light just came on for this other microphone. So I gotta take it down from up here and put it in my lap, which, sorry, but I know sometimes when I'm dashing I set it over in the other chair and don't realize it, and then I'm talking and I'm sure y'all can hear like all like the water bottle rattling around over there and everything else because it's sitting right over there in that other thing. So these batteries on this, the mic, so the new mics I think go a good 6 hours without charging. This has been going for 4 hours without charging, and which has been about par. And I cannot tell you when I bought these. Probably in 2020, maybe somewhere in that neighborhood. We bought these. So the battery has kind of deteriorated. I totally forgot that I had these this mic, and I was looking around in my well, I don't know, I think I was watching some videos of people making videos and stuff like that, and I was like, I think I have one of those mics that you can clamp to your shirt or whatever. And I looked around and found it, and then I got it and figured out how to get it to work with the phone that I record with. So the phone I record with is an older phone. I can't even remember how old it is. Let's see if I can see what this message says. So I don't know that I'm at $68.31, 3 hours and 56 minutes. So that's 4 hours, $68. We need $32 more dollars, and in the last 2 hours. So it's totally doable. It's totally doable. We just have to get in there and find the right orders. So this is where, we're sitting on the edge of our seat. It's kind of crunch time. Can we get it? Is it going to be one of those 2 hours, or is it going to be, yay, 2 hours kind of, or is it going to be like, hey, I'm sitting at $90 with 5 minutes to go. What's going to happen? And I get this one $12 order at the end, or I take an $8 order and then they throw on a $3 tip at the end, or something like that, to put us over 100. I don't know how many times that's happened, but just like the other night, I needed like $10. I got an $8 order, delivered it, and then and I was like, okay, we're gonna go back into town and get one more order, and then I got another order, and for like, I don't know, $7 or $8, and then this delivery added $2 more and would have put us at $100. But then we had a $7 or $8. That's how the other night I think that I got the $108. So yeah, it's kind of funny that way sometimes, and just all of a sudden at the very last second you're like, I don't know that I'm gonna make it. And then at the last second, you're like, oh, guess what? I'm going to make it and have some extra money. So, I'm getting stuff charged on my Amex. I have no idea. Why am I getting stuff charged to my Amex? All right. So I just got an email from Ally Bank, who I bank with on my online banking. They pay me like 3.75%, maybe 3.5%, maybe 3.75% on my savings. So highly encourage. And right now they're doing up to $250 in rewards for new people. So there's a link in my link tree down below for my ally. If you want to use that, they give you some money, they give me some money for transferring over savings. So if you have savings in a regular local bank and you're getting like 0.005% interest, move it over to Ally and quadruple. You're going to far more than quadruple. It's like crazy amount of money that you're going to get compared to, you know, even if it's just like $10,000 or something, it's still getting like, I can't do the math. I don't have $10,000 in mine right now, but I think the last time I got $27 in interest for the month. Every month I get $27. So it's just, whereas in the other one I might get $2 or $3. So it's a no-brainer. Delivery update. Okay, tomorrow, weather. I can't read that one. Oh, that's not good. Can't read that. Okay, so my message went away from DoorDash. I don't know exactly what it said, but I bet you anything that it had something to do with that. Let's go look and see if I can find it. Home screen, ratings. So in your ratings, there's a thing called, Platinum Passes. So I have 2 Platinum Passes now are available. So use a Platinum Pass to keep your Platinum level rewards for 1 week if you don't meet the reward level requirements. So I now have 2 of 3. So you have to go 28 days of being platinum in a row to get a Platinum Pass. And I have today hit 2 in a row. Now you don't have to do them back to back, but if you drop below platinum, then your 28 days starts over again. So you got to be platinum for 28 days. So even if you drop for a couple minutes and then you get back up to platinum, I'm assuming if you're like got 1 more day to get a Platinum Pass and then you drop down and then come back up, then no, you lose it. I presume. But anyway, it's a neat little thing that they've done to help people. Like I was complaining before I went on vacation because I knew I was going to lose. I lost all my status, right? Because I had 0 deliveries in 30 days, which automatically drops you to gold. All my other numbers were good enough to still have gold, but that one criteria. Now, I don't know what's going to happen with tomorrow. They're going to change all the rules. So I got an email that I can look at. Oh, and I just got a crap order that I'm going to decline. 5.8 miles for $3.25 to McDonald's, and I'm just going to decline that one in a heartbeat. It says 77 to 77. So drop to 77%. That's the kind of crap orders I'm like, why send that to people? So I'm just staying on the access road here in Benton. Here's a $6 for 4 miles. Dang it. I'll go ahead and grab this one because I don't want to get my AR down there so bad that and it's to Verona, one of my favorite little places in Benton. It's right on the freeway. It's a Italian place, and the dude used to have a pizza place up in Bryant, and now granted he went. I guess he just shut it down. I don't know if he wasn't making enough money. It was called Brooklyn Pizza or something like that. And they were really good. But then I see him every time I go pick up food here at Verona's. But the guy who didn't take over. It was closed for a long time. But Brian took over, or took that space over, and probably had that same ovens and stuff like that in there. So he started his own pizza called Different Dough Pizza Co. And I mean, I have to say, at least for the quality, the price can be a little pricey but mom and pop pizza places, you're going to pay a little bit more for them. But I can't say you get any cheaper pizzas at anywhere else any day. Like not Taco, but Papa John's or Little Caesars, or Little Caesars probably cheaper. I don't know. I don't buy pizza at Little Caesars. Anyway, Different Dough Pizza Co. If you're in the Bryant area and you want to try some good pizza, they're usually open 4 to 8. I don't know. It seems like they're closed maybe on Tuesdays. Check Facebook or Google Maps before you go over there. They do deliver via DoorDash, so I've delivered that pizza up in the Little Rock even. So if you're here in Central Arkansas and you want some good pizza, check those dudes out. I have had both their Detroit and their New York, and I'm nothing against the New York, but man, oh man, I can't get enough of their double pepperoni. So they have a double pepperoni. One is some big, like, I don't know what you call it, big round pepperoni. And the other ones are smaller, and when they get hot, they cup up, and they just curl up, and then he puts the sauce on the top, and that Detroit pizza has a crispy, like, he puts cheese on the outside crust, so when it cooks in that pan, it gets crispy and crunchy, and the dough is just to die for. So, I don't know. Go see Brian, tell him that James sent you there, and he'll know he doesn't know me, he doesn't know that I do this show called The Rambling Dasher. He knows me that I do my foodie page called Tip Top Chew on Facebook, so check that out, and you'll see on there, because probably I've been really lax on that channel, or that social media lately, but check it out, and you'll see in some of my more recent posts, you'll see some of that double pepperoni Detroit style pizza from there, and I just have to say it is freaking awesome. So anyway, all right guys, I'm here at Verona, and I'm gonna run in and grab this food, and we will be right back. All right guys, 6 minutes, 2.6 miles. Looks like we're just, we gotta go down, go across the freeway. I don't know where this is going. Oh, okay. It's not that far up there, really. Alright, so get the spotlight back on there. It's right in my eye right there, but I don't know, it's alright. I kind of wish we had a little dimmer on it. I gotta find time to go get the oil changed in this car. I just hit 150,000 miles on it the other day. Now granted, I didn't put all those miles on it. This was my mom's car before she passed away. And she signed it over to me knowing that I would use it for this. So, yeah, works out pretty good. But it's perfect for doing this stuff. It's small. I want to make sure to take care of it so that I don't want to have to come up with something else to DoorDash in, because then I'm weighing my options. Now, granted, I know that I know what I made in DoorDash money last year, and I should be on the way to make similar money this year, but it takes a toll when you go out and spend, $4,000-$6,000 on a car, and I made 14,000 something last year. So I don't want to have to use that money. I want to use the money on what I want to use it on. So if I try to take care of this car, then hopefully it'll last me my whole DoorDashing life, which, could be the next 2, 3, 4 years. The goal is to get the kid who just started the 10th grade through high school into college, and then sell everything, including the house, and to look at living abroad and not having anything. So I follow people that do that, and I just find the notion of it being very free. No burdens. Now, they may develop burdens, but the reality is that you're so free that you can, within 1 hour, you can pack up your whole life and move. And one of my things growing up my whole life has been the dread of moving and having to pack and all this stuff. I would rather I don't know. I would rather live somewhere I hated for a long time than pack and move, and I don't hate where I live now. I mean, I hate some of my neighbors with a passion, who happen to weasel their way onto the board, and we have a POA community, and I really can't stand them. But that's a whole different story for another time. But just the freedom to be able to say, I don't have this weight of a mortgage, of taxes, of insurance, of car ownership, of gasoline, buying car insurance, getting car tags, doing all this stuff. I have never been down this road. This is very different place for me, I think, anyway. I don't recognize it in the dark. But anyway, I just find that to be the thought of it anyway, to be very free. And the reality, and what I'm finding out from other people, I found one couple that they live in hotels. And they can stay in Southeast Asia. Now, my guess is, well, they have a budget of $4,000 a month. And so they do great and stay in some nicer hotels, but they also sometimes stay in nice hotels for really cheap, so that they can then save up their points or money to go stay, like, hey, let's stay for $2,000 a month here, so that we can stay for $6,000 a month, but somewhere else at a much nicer place. And I'm like, oh yeah, I could see doing that kind of stuff. So in Southeast Asia, like in Vietnam, in Thailand, they've got places that you can get hotels for less than $50 a night. Well, $50 times 30 is $1,500. So $1,500 for the whole month of a hotel, and then a lot of them you can either get free breakfast, and they say you can probably eat for $2 to $4 a day per person. Well, that's nothing. And then what other expenses do you have unless you're just doing a lot of touristy kind of things, you know? But most of these people that I follow anyway, they don't go there to be tourists. They go there to live. And they might, like the one couple I follow, they really are like, they're budget travelers. And they go places and try not to spend and go on all these tours and stuff like that. So I enjoy watching their stuff. And then I found this couple that stays at these hotels, and I'm like, what? So that really does fascinate me. I don't want to walk all the way around those people's house. Is this the house? Yeah. And they got a driveway and a sidewalk that walks all the way around. I hate doing that, but I'm just going to park right here in front of their house and drop it off. Alright, I'm going to go drop this off. We'll be right back. Alright guys, so that was $6. $2.50 with a $3.50 tip. 4 hours and 29 minutes, $74.31. So I gotta get $25 in the next hour and 20 minutes. $26. And now I am really freaking lost in this neighborhood. So I am going to use the regular GPS to get me out of here. And I don't want to go that way because that takes me the back roads all the way to where I don't want to be. Where am I? This is so interesting. Nope. Can't go this way. It's like a one-way dead-end street here. Alright, so I really have no earthly idea how I got to this place. I have never been in this neighborhood before. It's what's weird about doing this for the last year and a half. And when you find a place that you've never been to before, it just boggles your mind because you're like, how have I never been here? You know? That's the interesting part to me, is like, how did I not ever make it to this neighborhood before? No, I'm still not sure where I am because this is not where I was, or where I thought I was going. Alright, I'm still not sure where I am. Let's try going this way. Alrighty then. too sure where I am, but I think maybe if I go this way, I don't know. I have no idea. I think I know where I am, but maybe not. I think there's a Circle K up here. If there's not a Circle K up here, then there's going to be a church up here. One or the other. Unless I'm not even on that road. And I'm not on that road. I have no earthly idea where I am. Oh, this is where I'm at. Okay. It's very deceiving in the dark. There's the Circle K, there's the car wash, and we're back to Congo Road. Woo. I was getting worried there. I'm getting one of those infinite loops in a neighborhood in Benton and never be able to make it home. Alright, so 7431. We're gonna make the loop around Benton one more time. It's 8:44, so most of the regular restaurants are gonna be closing down. If I get a decent paying order off of military, I guess I will take it. I can't see squat. Hopefully people are not gonna hit me. 74.34. So yeah, I need $26. I got an hour and 15 minutes. So that's two $13 orders. 8 and 8 is 24. So I need three $9 orders. So I don't know. It seems a little like I'm getting a little bit on the tight side. So I'm gonna have to get a decent 10 plus order out of some of these orders, if not one, maybe two of them, to be able to get my goal before 10:30, right? I have a cutoff because of steps. Well, I like to be home by 11 anyway. But I don't want to stay out that late. I'd like to be home by 10. I don't think we're going to make it tonight. But we got an hour and 15 minutes, so never say never. We might find three $10 orders just that are 3 miles a piece and just get them all knocked out. Maybe we'll get a triple stack, three $10 orders, $30, and then somebody will throw in a $10 tip at the end. Yeah, that'll happen. No Papa John's tonight at all. I haven't been down in Bryant very much tonight, so I've got a lot of orders down in Benton. But nothing from Papa John's, nothing from Little Caesars. Wendy's is, not Wendy's, but Wednesday must not be big pizza nights. And truthfully, it's not for me. Normally, we get pizza on a Friday. Alright, well, this is where desperation starts to sink in. You got an hour, you're starting to do math in your head to say, oh, well, this is how much money I need, this is how much time I have left, and you're like, I don't think, there's no way I can get two $13 orders. Not to say I can't, it's, you know the odds, right? You know the likelihood that that's not going to happen. Okay, well, let's go one step. So there's an $8.25 order from Sonic. So we're gonna take it. It's 3.9 miles. Delivered by 9:01. So hopefully we can get there, pick it up, and deliver it in that amount of time, which is only like 13 minutes maybe. And Sonic is notorious for never starting until you get there. So it is what it is. So I'm going to go up to Sonic, pick this up. It's $8.25. That's going to put us at 74 plus 8 is going to be 82. So that'll be down to two $9 orders in an hour. So that's totally doable. We just got to get the orders. So I mean, $8.25 is not bad. It means that I need a little bit more help on the other orders to be more than $8, or to get like 3 $6 orders. But they got to be short orders so that I can knock them out in an hour. So, you know, it's totally doable. And especially if we're going into overtime. So we can definitely go into overtime. We know that we have the room to go into overtime. I'm sitting at about 25 minutes of walk time that I have to meet my step goals before midnight. So I'm not worried about that. But I still want to be home at 10. I really need to find a way to go to bed tonight. But I got stuff I also need to do. Like, I need to wash some clothes so I have clothes to wear tomorrow. I need to, it's also my daughter's birthday tomorrow, which she's in Japan, so she's already on tomorrow. I think she is 22 or maybe 22. I know likey this Sonic. They took away the first 2 spots and made it to where you have to call in. And I don't like that. So they took the push buttons away. So I now have to drive around. I don't like parking back in the back either. And all the spots are taken up. So I guess I'm going to park back here somewhere. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright guys, we have got this Sonic finally, and I don't know, it didn't take too long, and it's going to take me 3 minutes to get there. It's going to be tight to get there on time, but we're going to try. We are going to try. I had another. So I've been releasing two videos a day lately to try to get caught up on my daily dashing, so that I'm not like 2 weeks behind on releasing videos. I would like to get to a point where I record today, edit, and release one tomorrow, and if I have 2, because usually I'll like do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and if I can release a video like on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that way, then I'm not like, number one, it's doable, and then I'm more on topic with current, right? We're not watching videos from 2 weeks ago, or you're seeing, if you're seeing videos today, they were from 2 weeks ago, right? Now today, if you're watching this video, it hopefully will come out in about a week, because I'm down to about a week behind. So I can't remember, and I have no idea what video we probably have recorded video number 100 by now, episode 100. So I'm kind of feeling a little cray-cray about that, and I'm like, how the heck did I get to 100 freaking videos, you know? But I have done it. I've done it somehow, some way. Somehow, some way. And since I started doing this, I haven't done a single DoorDash where I didn't do a Rambling Dasher episode. So to say I've done 100 or that I've done 50, at least 50 where I get 2 videos, but sometimes I only do 1 video out of a night, if it's like a short night or something like that. So yeah. So I have delivered to this place quite a bit, maybe like 4 or 5 times at least already. So this is kind of a place I've been to quite often. So I'm going to drop this thing off and we'll be right back. Alright, we are back. That was 11 out of 14, 4 hours and 53 minutes, $82.56. And the breakdown was $2.25 and $6 base pay, or $6 tip. So, and I didn't send them a message, so I'm just gonna, they don't ever send extra tips, but I still want to try. It's just one of those things. I'm assuming I didn't even send him a message that I was leaving Sonic, so alright, that'll fly. Return to Dash. I guess they have dogs at this place, and they have someone that works overnight there and keeps the dogs. Alright, we're just... Oh, I already got another order for Chili's. This one here, I am gonna say no to this one. It's $8, which is not bad, but it's 13 freaking miles. Now, part of the problem is the fact that I'm a long ways from Chili's. So it's like, go all the way to Chili's and then turn around and come all the way back down here to deliver it. And it delivers right on the interstate. So I just let it slide on through. So I turned down an $8 order. So that's kind of, that's ballsy right there, right? 13 miles though. That's a long delivery for $8. And I didn't feel like that was inappropriate. So now here's another one that's interesting, that I'm getting them in the opposite direction of where I'm going. It just means that there's no drivers. So it's only $5 for 4.7 miles, and I will gladly decline that one as well, because I don't need $5 orders. So it's taken me down a notch because I'm declining a bunch of orders now. So I'm starting to get a little worried. I am going to go home tonight and try. I recorded a video last night, but it's such poor quality. And it's about an email that they're changing the format of doing the statuses. And I don't know exactly how it's all going to play out. And it's supposed to start tomorrow. So maybe we'll see more tomorrow. But I want to do the video over that I did last night and do it over, because it was such poor quality. And I don't know why it was such poor quality. So I'm going to try it again, but I'm going to shut down everything on this computer other than just the recording software. And then from there, and maybe record it in a lower frames per second or whatever that is called. I don't know what it's called. I think I was shooting in 720 and probably move it to 480, which is, you know, who cares? It's just a YouTube video, right? But my computer is like last night, it was just such bad quality of when I pulled it up on YouTube that it was not, it was all glitchy, right? It was all just like you could hear me talking, but my lips weren't moving, so my face was frozen, or you could hear, I don't know, it was just doing weird stuff, and I was like, I don't know what the heck's going on. So I want to try a couple other little things, and just as resources are available on that computer for just doing what I want to do. So I need one tab open for the email that I want to share, and one tab for the presentation, and then see if it works any better doing that. Because normally I have a lot of crap open. I think I had an Edge screen going and watching videos on one. I had my normal Chrome. It has like 10 or 12, maybe 20 tabs open on it at any given time, because I have all these groups of tabs on Chrome, which is really useful. But the fact is, my computer is kind of a wee bit glitchy right now. So anyway, there's a 770. Good night. That's $7.75 for that same Chili's order. So it was $8. Now they dropped 25 cents off of it. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? And the reason they dropped 25 cents off, because I'm a little bit closer now. And why are you sending me the same freaking order? Is because I didn't decline it. I just didn't accept it. Which is very frustrating that they are doing that crap. Very frustrating that DoorDash is going to go out there and say, hey, we're going to send you the same order that you already let go. No, you're not supposed to do that crap. And giving me double AR losses, double declines on the same order. And I'm like, that is a bunch of BS right there. A bunch of BS. What's crazy is that this particular episode of Dashing in the Dark has already been an hour and 4 minutes. So, and I still got an hour to go. So we're at $82. I need two $9 orders. And we're not getting anything. We're 10 minutes into the hour. And I got an $8 order. I probably should have accepted it. And then they gave it to me again as $7.75. But it was still 13 something miles. I'm like, golly, you gotta be freaking joking. And now I probably got blackballed by them for declining 3 orders in a row. And they're like, well, we'll show that dude. We're not gonna give him another order for another 30 minutes. So it gets to be frustrating when they start doing that crap. And not to say that they do or don't, but I think they do that crap. could be a good bit before I get a freaking order here. What? Alright guys, I'm going to do some drive arounds and see what we can find. I will catch up with you when we get our order. So it's 9:12 now. I'll let you know what time it is when we get this order. See you in a second. Alright guys, so I have reluctantly taken a $5 order at Church's Fried Chicken, and it said it was like 1.5 miles. So I was already headed across the freeway and had to go up there and make the double loop back around to get back going south on Reynolds Road. And we're almost to Church's now. So 1.5 miles for $5. So we'll add it to the bucket. So I'll catch you on the other side. Okay guys. So as usual, know not to ever accept orders to Church's Fried Chicken. So here we are, it's 9:38. Now, while I was standing there, I also got another $6 order to KFC, and it's been waiting on me being ready. So I gotta go 3 minutes to KFC, and then I gotta figure out where to deliver. I don't know who is gonna ask me to deliver first, but I gotta go deliver them. So anyway, thanks for the update. So that's this person. Now I gotta go to KFC, and hopefully they're gonna let me in through the drive-through, not have to go inside. I'm pretty sure they got their door locked by now. But so anyway, between these two orders, it's like $10-11 between the two of them, and hopefully not that far of the delivery time. Still probably need another $10. Oh, come on. Yeah, probably still need another $10 after this one. So what you're saying is I should have took that first $8 order even though it was 13 something miles away. Alright, we are at KFC. I'm going to run up here and see what we got, and we'll be right back. Alright, we have got all the messages sent. We are loaded up with some KFC. The lady gave me a glass of Mountain Dew, which I'm very appreciative of. And yeah, so our first delivery is 1.3 miles away, only 4 minutes now. And I don't know. Well, I'm happy I got this drink of Mountain Dew from Highlight KFC in Bryant, Arkansas. Thank you very much for this drink. It was much appreciative. Made my day. So, anyway, I seem to have lost my light. Let's see what we can get. There we go. Right in my eyes. Perfect. So I can crunch on some ice now. She's like, I'm gonna feel bad if I don't put a lid and a straw on it. I was like, I don't want it to be in the bottom of my floor, and then I had to pick it up some weeks later. Alright. Let's see. I don't see anybody. Let's take our chances. Okay. 1 mile, 3 minutes. So this is the downside of dashing in the dark is not being able to find houses or to be able to see the street numbers on houses in the dark. I mean, half the time you can't see them in the daylight, but it's even worse in the dark. So you're sometimes just taking your chances with the DoorDash GPS, and you're like, you can see the outline of the houses. Sometimes when they're unique houses and they have like different, like the garage sticks out, or maybe a front window or a front bedroom sticks out, and they're just a little bit different. And I just missed the street, and there's no place to turn around. Great. Did I miss? Yeah, I'm not gonna drive all the way back up in there. We're gonna make a U-turn right here. All right. Okay, it's way at the back of this neighborhood here, so. Alright guys, I'm gonna get this delivered, and we'll see what the other one looks like when we pick this one or deliver this one. So be back in a minute. Alright guys, that was $5, puts us at $87.56. That was $2 for the $3 tip, 13 out of 19. So please don't ring the door. Dogs from barking. Please leave at the front door. Thank you. Have a great day. Okay. So I'm going to send this person a message saying I am headed that way. Boom. I don't have a KFC one, so we'll send the one that says, excuse me. Dang it. Oh, I gotta go with the one that I'm eating their food, because I just love that one. And directions. So 1.1 miles, 4 minutes. So now how do I get here? Alright. So another relatively short delivery time. And this one should put me over $90. So that's good. That just means that in the next 20 minutes or so, I need another 10 bucks. Probably like $7, $8, $9, something like that. I don't know what these roads are doing here. I don't know if that was just a little dead-end street there. That was interesting. My batteries are going dead, and they must be going dead. That is not putting out much light right now. Interesting. Hardly no light at all. No light at all. They did that once not that long ago too, but then they came back. So I may have to break down and buy some new. What is this deal? There's some dude with lights flying down through here on some kind of moped or some kind of razor electric, I don't know what the heck it was, but he's got flashlights strapped to him I can't tell if there's one or more people on that thing. That is so weird. Alright, so I don't know where I am over here either. Do I know where I'm at? I have no idea where I'm at. So I'm probably going to have to get directions out of this place, because it does not look familiar. It's possible that I've been here 1,000 times, just not from that direction. Okay, so I go straight here. Oh, I know where I am. Huh, yeah. That was definitely not the way I would normally get into that neighborhood. Alright, so this dude, I know where this neighborhood is up here. Lordy. Alright, we're going to be going into overtime after this delivery. And trying to get that elusive $100. Are we going to get it or not? We're gonna try. We are going to try. Alright, I'm gonna go in this neighborhood and we'll be right back after we drop this order off. Alright guys, we are at $93.56. That one was $6, which was $2 with a $4 base pay. It still says 13 out of 19, but 5 hours and 48 minutes, $93.56. So let me see. I'm just gonna pull up back into their driveway and turn around. So that means I need a $6.50 order. So fingers crossed they don't jack me around with anything less, right? Get me $6.50 plus, please. $6.50 plus. I need a $6.50 plus, and I don't need it to be 13 freaking miles either. Alright, we're still a little ways away. It is right at 9:59. So I'm going to hit the pause button. We're going to work our way back into Bryant and keep our fingers crossed so we can get one fast food order for $6.50. So we'll be back in just a minute.